Welcome back to the Stade Mohamed Hamlaoui in Constantine in Algeria, as Algeria and Nigeria match day 5 of World Cup qualifying here on beIN Sports, as Nigeria have already advanced out of Group B, which was supposed to be the group of death, considering Nigeria, you have Zambia, a recent winner of the African Cup of Nations, Cameroon, the reigning African Cup of Nations winners and holders, and Algeria, who had a fantastic 2014 World Cup run in Brazil, taking Germany to extra time in that round of 16 encounter. So that was supposed to be a difficult group, but Nigeria blew it wide open and dominated basically from start to finish as they enter this match. 4 wins, 1 draw, and 0 losses. There is Mr. Gernot Rohr, the German who has pulled the strings and has done very well to put Nigeria through to the World Cup. Nigeria into the World Cup for the 6th time in the last 7 editions of the great football tournament. Meanwhile, disappointing for Algeria. Le Fennec, the Desert Foxes, just looking to pick up 3 points and pick up their first win of this group stage, final group stage of World Cup qualifying. 0 wins has been very disappointing, and they are coming off of a 2-0 loss in Yaoundé against Cameroon as the Indomitable Lions. How about that? The Indomitable Lions, they are the reigning African Cup of Nations holders, and they will not be going to the World Cup. Ghana, another huge nation in Africa, will not be going to the World Cup. There's a possibility Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast won't be going to the World Cup as well. We just saw South Africa being eliminated by Senegal. Senegal is going through to join Egypt and Nigeria. So some surprises in African Cup of Nations, or excuse me, African World Cup qualifying. And Algeria can now focus after this match on Africa Cup of Nations qualifying as well. On the left is the captain of Algeria, Yassine Brahimi, Football Club Porto. And the captain of Nigeria is Leon Balogun, representing Mainz 05. Gernot Rohr with a couple of changes, as of course they've already managed to go through, so won't see the likes of Alex Iwobi or Kelechi Iheanacho, a couple of Premier League-based players for Arsenal and Leicester, respectively. A couple of youngsters as well, but still plenty of talent, as you would expect from a Nigerian side. And as I mentioned before the break, Super Eagles is their nickname, but the way they blitz through this group, super might not be enough or a strong enough word to describe how well they have played. 4 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, 11 goals scored. The only teams to come close in terms of amount of goals scored is the Group A pair of Tunisia and the Democratic Republic of Congo. By the way, Tunisia, if they get a win or a draw against Libya, then they will go through to the World Cup as well. So you might have 3 Saharan nations, North African nations, of the 5 going through, representing Africa. With Tunisia possibly going through, already Egypt in. Morocco, if they get a draw or beat Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, they could be in as well out of Group C. So we will see what happens. Great drama coming up in the next couple of days. And of course, we will bring it all for you here on beIN Sports. As Le Fennec looking to pick up a victory. Don't want to end World Cup qualifying without a loss or without a victory. Here, let's go now to the national anthems.
The national anthem of Algeria, النشيد الوطني الجزائري.
Well, nobody seems to have told these fans that this is a dead rubber. And the disappointment of missing out on a potential third straight World Cup qualification and fifth in total hasn't deterred them in any way, shape or form. Nigeria, for their part, be heading to the World Cup for a sixth time, although neither side has ever made it beyond the round of 16. That is the Algerian lineup. Chauchi in goal. Main men to look out for there: number 7, Riyad Mahrez, and number 13, Islam Slimani, the Leicester City duo. And there is the Nigerian lineup: Wilfred Ndidi, number 13, Kelechi Iheanacho, number 14, and Alex Iwobi, number 18. Those are the main names. There's also a couple of interesting names on the bench for Nigeria. A couple of players that you may not be particularly familiar with, but who could well be the stars of the future. One of those is the 20-year-old Henry Onyekuru, who has been in fine goal-scoring form for Anderlecht in Belgium this season, on loan from the Premier League's Everton. And he only made his international debut in a friendly against Togo in June. Raw has also given first call-ups to Norway-based Chidiebere Nwakali, who is also on the bench. And he had called up also Francis Uzoho from Deportivo La Coruña, but he has not made it to the match day 23, or 22, I should say. Thinking about rugby there, they have 23 players on the match day team sheet. So Nigeria, captained by Germany-born Leon Balogun, Made his debut in 2014, plays for Mainz, and it is the hosts, Algeria, playing from right to left in the all-white strip. As you look at it, who get us underway, and an early touch for Islam Slimani, who gives it to Mahrez. And a chance for the Leicester City striker to get on that up front. He's darting into the area. Oh, what a chance that was. Very nice cross from the right. You could just see the determination of Slimani there. He knew where he needed to go. Got up above the two centre-backs there. Balogun, one of them, but he just couldn't direct the header on target. But a very positive start from the hosts as Zenwa tries to hack it upfield. Long raking ball out to the right-hand side for Iheanacho, and he can use his pace. What can he do with the cross? Just headed away, and that is pretty ambitious there from Ndidi. Still, Nigeria come, and that's just a little bit too easy for Chauchi. Well, very positive start from both sides, showing a willingness to get down the flanks and put balls into the box. Mahrez wins a free kick there off Aina Olaoluwa. Didn't really have to do much. You must wonder what the referee was thinking. Only Olaoluwa went for the ball. Mahrez did nothing. Somehow comes away with a free kick. The Leicester City man, a Premier League champion in 2016. It's a good ball into the box, headed up in the air. That was by Balogun and easily claimed by Zenwa. Slimani only joined Leicester after they were champions last season, as Balogun is heading off towards his own goal, but he's done well to find his man. And now Ndidi give it out to his Leicester teammate Iheanacho. He cuts back inside, slowing things down. That is a poor ball, that, from Etebo. Given away. Possession back to Algeria. Before it's pumped long by Kadamuro. Shehu gives it to Ogu. Balogun back to his goalkeeper, and it's a pretty poor pitch, this. Very bobbly and bouncy, and you've seen a couple of times already the Nigerians have got themselves in trouble because of unexpected divots, kicking the ball up into the air. Gernot Rohr looking calm. It's mission accomplished for him. Oh dear, Balogun is not looking comfortable at all on this surface. He and centre-back partner William Ekong could be in for a long evening. Not the most mobile of centre-back pairs. As Nesak wins a free kick there. Somewhat robust challenge from Iheanacho. Well, this pitch really is in a terrible state. Issa Mandi there, the latest player to struggle to get the ball under control. Just look at the way it kicks up off the surface. settling down a little bit now. Although Ogu tries to go long and succeeds only in hoofing that into touch. Slight mix-up there. Finally, Ekong decides to hack that away. Ekong plays for Bursaspor in Turkey. Oh, that's a poor pass there. Cadamuro. Born in Toulouse, France, Cadamuro. Algeria getting themselves in trouble again. Trying to play the ball out of defence rather than getting it long as quickly as possible. I think we can expect some defensive clangers on a pitch like this as Slimani gets caught offside. Nice ball there, but now it's Mahrez caught offside. That was a sign of what these talented Algerians can do, slicing open the visiting defence there. Gosh, was he offside, actually? That suggests he timed his run to perfection. Lovely ball it was, too, from Brahimi, the Porto player. Cadamuro here, he slips there, got away with it though. Brahimi working hard to keep hold of the ball for the Foxes. Well, Ekong, or Troost Ekong, to give him his full surname, born in the Netherlands to a Dutch mother and Nigerian father. Hitting his own teammate Shehu there when he was trying to clear it. Now Shehu manages to win a free kick. An elaborate way of trying to clear the ball there. Not sure if there really was too much contact there, and threw himself up into the air to try and spectacularly hack that away. Good running off the ball there. Alex Iwobi it was. But Chafai dealt with it. The Arsenal man giving away a free kick. Slimani really is a handful in the air. He's up against two strapping centre-backs, but it's all about the timing in the leap. And Slimani is very strong in that respect. Good strength shown from Rakami. Nigeria opting to build from the back. Oh dear, another poor touch there. That time from Iheanacho. But like I said earlier, the pitch is very difficult, very bobbly. It's a nice turn from Slimani. Well dealt with by Ekong. Strange to see a team that reached the last 16 of the last World Cup have struggled so much in qualifying for the next one. Oh, that was well hit there. In fairness, Ezenwa didn't even blink. Medjani. Well, he certainly got hold of it. But it looks like it was some way off target. Medjani, quite typical of this Algerian team, born in France. In Lyon, actually, was once on Liverpool's books. Played for France at all the youth levels. Signed by Gérard Houllier for Liverpool in 2003 from Saint-Etienne, his formative club. But that didn't work out. And he's since been around a fair few places. Ajaccio was probably the only club where he really settled. Never quite delivered on the promise he showed as a French youth international. And well, now finds himself at Sivasspor in Turkey. Nigeria trying to build down the left this time, but well, it's not easy to keep that ball under control. And well, Iwobi trying to get in behind Medjani there. Dixie throwing quickly. But back they go again, and now just pumped aimlessly forward by Balogun. Captain has made something of a nervy start in his face mask. That's a speculative effort from distance there. And Wakame didn't even remotely trouble Chauchi in the Algeria goal. Looking reflective on the sideline with his long grey locks. Mahrez coming in off the right flank that he tends to hog all the way over to the left, but well, his intervention was not one of his most glorious moments in football. As with a wholly unnecessary and speculative or spectacular Overhead bicycle kick. Kadamuro there gives away the free kick. And looked like he was speaking a little bit of Spanish there. Certainly if I know any Spanish, that seems to me the language he was using. Began his career in, his professional career in Spain with Real Sociedad. Oh, that's a devil of a ball into the danger area there. Rakami couldn't get a touch on it. Beautifully swung in. And there was even Ekong arriving at the back post. That kind of a delivery, Iheanacho is going to be quite a threat today. Referee gave that the other way. Well, cool as you like. Nigeria trying to play it out of defence, but once again, Balogun, who's had a poor start to this game, and he's caught out there again. Now a chance for Mahrez, but he loses the ball in that terrible bobbly surface. Wasn't offside. Actually, it was Didi coming back to dispossess his Leicester City club teammate. Save the day for Nigeria. Hacked away long by Ezenwa. Chafai got up well to win that header, as Didi just barges into his opposite number. Sends Benacer sprawling. Only 2 African World Cup qualifiers tonight. The other already finished, as I mentioned earlier, Senegal beating South Africa. A controversial one, that. When the two sides originally played that match, it was South Africa who won 2-1. A replay was ordered due to some match manipulation by the referee, who was subsequently banned for life. And deprived of those 3 points, South Africa found themselves bottom of the group and playing catch-up. This time around, having lost, it's over for them and everyone else, as Slimani gets down the right, tries to turn provider for Mahrez, but cross wasn't the best, and Mahrez, not a natural striker, didn't have the reflex to make the right run into the right area. Still, those two and Brahimi proving dangerous when they can get the ball up in that final third. A bit of pinball there. And that's a Easy challenge from Ogu. Perhaps lucky not to find himself in the book there. Fairness, I don't think Fairhat needed too many invitations to go down. Oh, and that's given away badly, and a chance here for Ndidi, and he's just not. So it's quite helter-skelter at the moment. And Brahimi unhappy with that challenge. Shehu, the guilty party. But a fair one to me. Perhaps he caught him. Oh, unlucky. That was almost very well worked out to the right there from Algeria. It's getting a little bit scrappy, though. Particularly Nigeria not really getting hold of the ball. And that's play on. Brahimi was brought down, but Slimani had the ball, so the referee played on. And I think when there's a stoppage, there's a chance that Shehu will be in trouble as Mahrez tries to swing in a left-footed cross. Algeria forced backwards, though. Seem to be doing a better job of controlling their passes, Algeria, even though that one was given away. Nigeria guilty of a lot of imprecision at the moment. And not sure what they're going to do here. Mandy is limping, but no one put the ball out of play, so play goes on even though no one was playing. Mesak using his body well there, gives it back to Kadamuro, who goes long. He was talking Spanish earlier, Kadamuro. Has an Italian father, so perhaps it was Italian. Interestingly, he's also married to a French female footballer, former international herself. Goes by the name of Louisa Nessib. Now retired, 30 years of age. Was a playmaker for the French women's team. That couple doesn't have footballer kids, well, maybe there'll be no hope for anyone. Running out of ideas there, Ogu. Comes back to Ekong. No pressure on the back four, though, and there a chance to get the ball forward to Ndidi, and he's going to have a shot. Cannons into the first defender. It's more a shot because he didn't seem to have too many other options. That's a nice ball there. Not the best control on the thigh, though, from Nkwane. As I was saying, Ndidi found himself getting further forward than he's used to, but seemed to decide to shoot more because he had no options to pass, and because he really had the conviction that that was the right thing to do. Desperately trying to control that on his head, but succeeded only in putting it out of play. So perhaps a long throw from Olaoluwa. And it looks already like there's going to be a substitution. That's a poor defensive header. Just about managed to get it away though. And a blatant shove there on Shehu by Brahimi. No doubt that that's a free kick. Shehu gets there first and Brahimi just leans into him. Some interesting, it's almost like long sideburns there, Brahimi, like Wolverine. He doesn't have the hair cut to go with it. That's a poor cross in this time from Iheanacho. And that's even worse by Olaoluwa. Ekong clearly won the ball there. Not sure why the referee's given a free kick. Takes the ball, puts it out of play. That's a tackle. Nigeria on top in terms of possession and shots on goal. They've had the only shot on target, albeit a very weak effort that went straight at Fauzi Chauchi. Back to the goalkeeper there. It's one of those games with nothing riding on it that can quickly peter out if there aren't any goals. Two sides start with a bit of enthusiasm to play, but the longer it goes on goalless, the knowledge that they've got nothing to play for, more likely it is that motivation can start to wane. Brahimi showing commitment there though. Maybe it's not sideburns that he's trying to grow there, but full-on beard. And we're going to see that change. Ayoub Abdellaoui is going to come on. Chance for Mahrez on the counter-attack. And he uses silky footwork. Oh dear. And that goes Nigeria's way, there's no doubt about it. I'm sure Mandy knows full well the ball came off him. More frustrated with his lack of control. It's Nesak who's going to come off. Have a problem of some sort. No, he doesn't seem to be limping. Surprised if Madja had made a tactical change that early in the game. A defender for a defender, though. Shoulder to shoulder, Ekong was the stronger, and Slimani perhaps showing a bit of frustration. Goes in a little bit too recklessly on Shehu, brings him down. Putting himself about a bit. He's a fairly big unit in football terms. It's a fairly poor ball humped forward. Chance for Algeria to build again, and Mahrez had pulled off nicely. Look, he went for a back heel there, it didn't come off. A player with silky skills like that is always going to struggle on a bobbly pitch. And the crowd cheers at what was a fairly awful cross. It's a substitute though who gets it. Now Brahimi. And he's not going to get away with that. There might have been the slightest contact, but well, he clearly decided to go down far too late. And the referee wasn't having any of that. Ekong thumps that one away. Elsewhere, just to let you know that Sweden are playing Italy in a European World Cup playoff. Of course, yesterday Croatia had a thumping 4-1 win over Greece, and Switzerland with a controversial penalty won 1-0 away to Northern Ireland. Nice little ball there, Brahimi. I think he's been given handball, has he, or is that a goal kick? Seemed to be indicating to his hand, the referee of Togo. Ah, yes. Certainly touched Brahimi's elbow. Not sure he can really be blamed for that. A lot of international friendlies going on as well. Slimani there, though, finds a man, and that's cut out, but looping up into the 6-yard box from Balogun. Algeria starting to exert some pressure. But Brahimi turns himself inside out rather than the defender. It's a poor touch, that one from Wakeme. So saying some international friendlies. Brazil won 3-1 away to Japan. Serbia won 2-0 away to China. That happened earlier. Ukraine beat Slovakia 2-1. South Korea beat Colombia 2-1. Main one, though, is England against Germany at Wembley, which kicked off a few minutes ago. Keep you up to date on what's happening there. Brahimi goes down again, and well, if he keeps doing that, he's just going to convince the referee but he's diving one time after another. And he's unlikely to get the decision. Well, the Nigerian player took the ball. No question there. Ten minutes to go in this opening period. And clumsy foul, that one from Ferhat. Nigeria mess up the restart. And that's a bit of a reckless challenge as well. This time from Adebo. Brahimi finally does get a foul going his way. But he dived in studs up there, Adebo. Fortunate somewhat that he wasn't shown a card. Kadamuro then out to the right-hand side. Slimani caught offside. He's been working hard up front, but for not much reward. Good athleticism from Ndidi. And he wins a free kick to boot. Benacer simply couldn't compete against a far more athletic opponent. And Ndidi gets up highest there as well. Poor clearance, but Kadamuro gets a second opportunity. It's Abdellaoui, the substitute, who helped it on. Dead rubber it may be, but nobody's told the crowd. They are enjoying themselves, making a lot of noise. Iheanacho with the left foot again into the danger area. Partially cleared, but Nigeria still have it. That's a nice ball and a terrible cross afterwards. Now Mahrez on the counter-attack, and that's got the crowd going, but that's another poor touch. And now a chance perhaps for Nigeria. It was inadvertent, but they keep the ball. Iheanacho again. Wakeme out on the left-hand side, trying to get a bit of space. He's been marked tightly in this game. Oh, and another poor touch. Tebo that time. Nigeria really haven't got to grips with this pitch. As Majani gives away a free kick. Iheanacho again. He's curled in a couple of decent free kicks. In swingers. From his players are camped outside the 18-yard box. You really want an out swinger that you can curl near to the keeper. It's gone kind of short there. Back to Iheanacho, and he loses his footing. A little bit of head tennis. Ogu there. I think he's gone through his man. And Jafai is rolling around in pain, and we are finally going to have the first booking. And it will be John Ogu making his way into the notebook. And now that's the case. Jafai is up and looking perfectly fine. Plays his football in Israel, does Ogu, and looking at that, well, there was nothing in it. If there was contact, it was toe-to-toe and nothing more than that. Jafai has conned the ref there somewhat, I would say. Brahimi cuts inside, and Majani, though, loses it. Well, it was a positive start to this game, but pitch isn't getting any better, and neither, for that matter, is the football. Less than 3 minutes to go in this half. Former Roman city, Constantine, named after the Emperor Constantine, though it used to be called Circa. Oh, and a shot on the turn there. That was a great chance for Nwakeme, but he put it straight at Chauchi, and it was a simple save in the end. Out of nothing, though. Nigeria could have been in front. It's great control and turn. Nicely played there. Problem is, if you have to take 2 touches to control the ball, giving a defensive player a chance to eat up the ground. Nwakeme. Is he growing into this game? Algeria trying to get the ball in the air to keep it off the ground. That doesn't make things easier. The best pass there from Balogun. Little push there, so free kick goes to Algeria. Less than 30 seconds to go in this first half. Nice 1-2, and again, and then that is an awful pass. Abdullahi. We will have 1 minute of time added on then. Nigeria with the ball. A reminder, they're playing in green from left to right as you look at the screen. The hosts Algeria in all white. And perhaps a last possibility to make a chance in this first half. And that's good battling from Wakame. Nigeria still have the ball, just can't really get it under control. And Chauchi has it. And that is it. Gabonese referee Eric Otogo blows his whistle for the end of the first half. And there are quite some jeers from the home fans. Not impressed with the fare that has been offered to them. Nigeria seem like they're going to have their team meeting on the pitch.